Can you give us an example of like this, I guess, dry sarcasm?
Uh, the delivery of Stephen Wright. Remember him?
Yeah, yeah.
That kind of delivery. Only he was more of a straight up Jack Benny kind of punny kind of stuff that he would say. But that kind of really dry, deadpan delivery
Yeah,
of
I'm sorry.
really
I was thinking like you used him for example, but I'm thinking of like maybe like a mixture of like Jim Carrey with George Carlin.
okay,
You get
okay.
what I'm getting at there? Yeah.
Yes.
That's where
See
I was going
now,
there.
I
I was
feel
going with
like
a Carlin and a
my
Carrey. Yeah.
delivery
Yeah.
is closer to Carrie because I'm loud and goofy. That's I am in that spot. But I appreciate more the Jack Benny. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I
yeah.
was thinking dry sarcasm of maybe like a George Carlin because he was very sarcastic,
Totally.
but he used the
Yes, he
dry
was.
version of it. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
George Carlin. Yeah, 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 yeah. Definitely George Carlin. Yeah,
And
that's
it's hard to mimic a style off of his because I mean the guy was I mean he was a fucking legend. He really was. But I
yes.
mean to mimic something like that, I mean you need to have talent. So,
Yes, and also that persona, because if you fake it, people can smell it a mile away. You got
oh
to work
yeah,
with what you got, you know?
yeah,
I
they
am,
read body language really really well. I mean, they
yes,
can tell like all right, this person's yeah, get them
yeah,
off the
I'm calling
stage.
bullshit. I'm calling
Yeah.
bullshit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're all kind of intuitive like that. Yeah. So you got
Yeah.
to work with what you got.
So, I mean, you got wow, guys, as we're closing it out here with Angie, I mean, she's wow, she's big company she's aligned herself with through their workshops and stuff in that nature. Some books coming out, her comical comedy work, her commercial work with painting and art. I mean, wow. And a former radio person. Jeez, Angie. Were you
Yeah.
ever in movies? Is
Yes,
that
I was.
oh my
Like
god,
you,
really? Jesus
I
Christ.
have got some great scenes of me walking through an office with a box.
Yeah?
I do extra work. I've done a lot of extra. When I was in Seattle, there isn't a lot. I'm back in the Midwest now, and there isn't that much to do here, and I don't have the time that I used to have when I did it. But man, I loved it. I loved it so much. I have friends that work in the industry still, and when I can, I figure out ways to infuse myself into what they're doing, just because, man.
Alrighty, guys, welcome on into the show. I am Savaged, also known as Michael Gardner for all you guys out there that don't prefer the pronouns here, the entertainer pronouns. That's what I'm going to start calling them. Entertainer pronouns. That's my entertainer pronoun. What's yours? It could be anything. Douchebag, dickhead, bastard, shithead, nice guy, maybe anything. We'll find out what Joe's pronouns are. Joe, what's your entertainer pronoun or podcaster pronoun?
Well, of course, on this show it's Jokester Joe, but I she the teaser for the Friday show there, she was talking about they could smell fake from a mile away.
Yeah,
Well, we all can smell savage from a mile away, but it's not because you're fake; it's just because you smell.
I smell, huh? It could be a high possibility. I don't know. My daughter's with me in studio, and she's camera shy, and she told me she's like, Dad, you got to get yourself some more deodorant. I just noticed, here in the house in Georgia, your deodorant is very low. I was like, how the hell do you know about my deodorant? She's like, well, I went to use the other bathroom because I went in the vanity and I noticed that there's no deodorant in the vanity because that's where I keep all my deodorant at. I was like, thank you. I'll have to put it on the grocery list the end of this week. Then great. She's like, the end of this week. I'm like, well, were you expecting me to get it soon? She's like, that's gross, Dad. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't used my whiteboard in a while, so ho 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 hose.
Oh, ho, ho's. There's plenty of them around this season. Well, depending on where you live. So we got a really good show, for you today. We got some guests coming on with our live stream format here on X, including Facebook and Daily Motion TV and Joe's channel, YouTube, ScrewTube. But
You censor, yeah.
yeah, they love the
Yeah,
censor,
you
Joe.
censor, or you suck. It's like micro suck and micro suck and the Winslow 11
I'm telling you.
operating system. But yeah, hopefully I won't fall asleep because a certain somebody woke me up at 9 o'clock texting me.
Did I? You talking about last night or this morning? I didn't
This
text you this morning. It had to
Yes,
be
you
last
did.
night.
No, you texted me at 9 o'clock this morning. I can read it to you if you like, but just so the audience knows if they forget or they never know, I have health issues. So I got to bed at midnight, but I didn't get to sleep till like 3:30. I was having issues falling asleep. So I had my alarm set for 11, but then a certain Mr. Earlybird gets the worm over there had to text me and woke me up at 9.
Yeah, I have friends that question me the same way, Joe. They're like, you're up early in the morning for things, but you're never fucking on time. Like, how does that work? I was like,
No, right, savage time. Right, exactly.
uh,
You're up early, but somehow you always fall behind
I
later in the
always fall
day.
behind. I'm like, I don't know how that fucking happens. It's just like it is what it is. Exactly. It is savage time. I mean, I don't know, Joe. I'm gonna have to get myself one of those like magical I don't want to say alarm clock because I do well in the morning. I wake my ass up in the morning, but how, suggestions, Joe. How do you think I should go? Or wait a minute, let me rephrase that. How can it work for me? How can I appear
oh,
on time
oh,
at
oh,
places?
easy. We need to get you a shock collar that's hooked to your smartphone so it knows it can see your schedule and then zap you 15 minutes before anything if you ain't there, and then every minute until you're there.
God, I'll look like I have a person like I'll look like a person with Tourette's or something. Or I'll be like, people are looking at me like, "What's this wrong with this guy, man? Something wrong with this fucking dude."
That's what Kira can get you for Christmas. Shock collar.
She doesn't have a job yet, so how the hell she be able to do that?
Well, she she can go into your wallet, right? Remember Soupy Sales, the old he got in trouble for it, telling
Yeah,
kids to go into their parents' wallet, take out money instead. It was a joke, but he
yeah.
got in trouble for it. But yeah, she can raid your wallet to get you the gift.
Oh God, I I hope she doesn't do it. She's done that once before, and I caught her in the act. I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, I just needed like a couple dollars." I'm like, "Don't you ask? You don't just go in somebody's wallet and take money out. What the hell's wrong with
Yeah,
you?"
yeah. Well, you got plenty of salad in that bowl to lift, so.
Thanks, Joe. Must be the New York in her that do this something like that. I mean, she wasn't born in New York. She wasn't born in the
Uh,
area. She was born in Florida, and I don't. It has to be a New York thing. She's probably grabbing it from me. The
yeah,
mentality. Yeah,
yeah. Well,
but
maybe she saw that old Soupy Sales episode.
dude, she doesn't even know what the hell Soupy Sales
You-
is. She's only gonna be 18 years old in March, man. Soupy. I don't even know what the fuck Soupy Sales. What the hell is Soupy Sales?
You don't remember Soupy Sales?
No,
Oh, great comedian. Oh, loved him, loved him.
no.
And do you remember? Well, you were you were in New York. Do you remember Red Green out of Canada? New York, you should have seen that. No, the
Red
Red
Green.
Green show. The Red Green show.
What year was
You
this in, Joe?
Oh, ages ago. I mean, he's like in his 80s now and he still tours. You can look up the Red Green Show on YouTube. Oh, hilarious. The Man Pledge. And you look up
I
Red Green
remember
Show, The Man Pledge.
when you mean the Man Pledge, were they affiliated with the Man Show? The girls that
No,
jumping on
no,
trampolines and stuff.
no, No, completely different. Who knows? Maybe that's where Kimmel and Carolla kind of lifted it from, or subconsciously thought of it. No, the Man Pledge goes back to their fictional lodge up in Canada. It was kind of like, if you remember, the Little Rascals, right? The He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Okay. I remember
But
that a little bit,
the
yeah.
Man Pledge was more like, yes, I'm a man, I'm flawed, I can do better. It's like, uh, explaining to the wife, right? But behind the scenes, right?
I'm sure they're getting cracks up on your channel, man, on YouTube.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're viewing us on Joe's channel there, get the comments in. I'd love to see it. I can't see any presence or content on YouTube. YouTube literally put the red flag on me, and they won't welcome me back.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
now I'm gonna have, how my OCD brain works. You said red flag, but now I'm gonna have the King's X, which is a Christian group. I don't know if they're still together. They had a song called Black Flag. Love that tune. Their hit was called It's Love. But yeah, King's X, look up Black Flag on YouTube while
I
you're looking
remember
up
that
the Red
song.
Green Show. You
It
remember
goes
that?
yeah, it
Yep.
goes something like this, right? Is it love or a feeling?
No,
No, it's not that one?
that's a different one.
Oh, shit, I'm way off. I
It's
thought it was that, no? Yeah.
love that holds it all together.
I thought it was that song.
Nope.
Shit, I was way off by at least what? Was I off within or was I within the same era, or was I
Uh,
off by, like, 2 eras?
nope. No, yeah, actually, you were off by many. That's probably a 70s or 80s song. The one I'm talking about is a 90s, early 2000s song.
Oh
So,
god.
and
Yeah,
you're not even in the right genre.
you're
Yeah.
Joe's talking to guys, before we continue, Joe's talking about shows, from, like, probably, like, the 1960s, 70s. I wasn't even born then yet, Joe.
Soupy Sales.
No, I
Yeah.
wasn't born yet. I was a little
I was young then too. So,
yeah, man. I was like a little tadpole in my dad's, penis, I wasn't even around then, I was just swimming around waiting to be, created, You know? But, it is what it is. But, anyway, guys, we got a good one, we have some really good episodes, that are gonna be releasing on the Spotify network. You just seen a teaser coming into the live stream here, with Angie Rohde. Now, Joe, I want to speak a little bit about Angie before we continue with the show. This woman, because Joe doesn't know anything about this woman. He wasn't even on the broadcast when I was doing this with her about a week and a half, now almost 2 weeks ago. She's been everywhere in life. I mean, she was a backup singer to this like 80s hair band group called the Two Deftones. Have you ever heard of that one? I haven't heard of it.
I've not
It's a
heard of
local
them.
band. Yeah, yeah. Like she went from that to doing stand up to now writing books and helping people.
Yeah.
And she was also in movies too. Like she's been all over the place.
Were they a Deftones cover band? Is that or kind of homage to the Deftones or something with that name? I
No,
don't know.
they were similar to like Ozzy type of mentality of a level of singing. Like yeah, that's what they were. They were more or less like
So
I guess
she was
like Pantera a little bit.
okay.
Yeah,
So she was the leader forward to Ozzy.
pretty much. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say she came before Ozzy. She was around that time. Because yeah, Ozzy was still singing in the 80s, wasn't he?
Oh yeah.
He doesn't sing anymore, But
I don't know. Right, yeah, maybe he has officially retired from music, but I don't know. Does he still have that stupid show or he appears on Jack's show that I don't watch? I'm not interested. I like Ozzy's music, but I'm zero interest in seeing his idiotic antics.
Sharon. Anyways, well, we got Bob in here. Bob's gonna be part of the program, guys.
Bobbing along. The
Bobbing
Meow
along.
Man. Bobbing along.
Yes. Have you been catching their shows lately? I gotta get Bob in here before we continue with that because oh my God, Joe, he's driving Miles crazy on Static Radio. I think, in my opinion, Miles is a little. It's not himself, not himself. But anyways, welcome in, Bob.
Well,
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, we need to change the name to kilometers.
Joe, I'm trying to talk here, Joe. My goodness.
Change Miles' name to kilometers.
What is the terror? What is the terror? Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, Bob, how you doing, buddy?
That was my best Ozzy Osbourne. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can't do Ozzy. I can only do a couple voiceovers. I can do a really good Bill Clinton. That's right. That's
didn't
right.
Have sex with that woman.
That's right. Monica,
That's right.
she was around the Oval Office and she gave me a tickle in the wiggle. So anyway, Bob, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm driving Miles crazy. Are you out of your mind? Come on.
You are. I've seen the latest show. The one that you just came out this past
crazy.
Week. How am I driving you crazy?
No, Miles is driving me crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, what's going on?
He my goodness. Did you listen to last week's show?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did. I
Can we even say what we were saying last week?
Yeah, please explain to the audience because we have some time to kill. Yeah, it is unfiltered.
He got on this whole thing of just saying everything was balls deep.
Yeah, balls deep. Yeah. How many times have you said balls deep before the Plausible Network decides to kick you off?
I probably said it a few times, but not in that same context. But he just kind of went on with this whole balls deep thing. And so, yeah, it was just crazy. It was out of hand, really, wasn't it?
It was out of hand. I believe it was.
Out of hand? Was that a masturbation joke?
Yeah,
Since we're talking balls deep.
Joe was balls deep in his own knuckles.
Oh, God. Yeah. So I counted, Bob, if you'd like to know, I counted how many balls deep you guys said on that show. Did you really? Yeah. I did. We have a tally, guys. If you go over to Spotify, right, it's only going to be available in Spotify, right? We have a graphic that we'll put up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shaky was a little last minute. He's doing things remotely from his house instead of the actual, office in the studio.
Well, he's doing better, isn't he?
Is he? He's doing a little bit better. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. He's still hurt. I mean, his whole body's fucked up, from the accident.
I think he's milking it to get sympathy from Beth.
He's balls deep in this accident. Gosh.
Yeah, he is balls deep, But anyway, I counted, and you guys said a total of, ready?
Yeah.
Can we get a tally?
Yeah.
Anyway, the balls deep tally has reached up to 27 balls deep on Static Radio.
Yeah, well, and we talked about it again this week. Oh my gosh.
Well, the number of times we're saying it here today, we may break that record.
Can we keep a track? Show me the tote board.
Hold on. I got to think, right? Hold on.
You got to erase the ho-hos.
That
was the beginning of the show.
Ho-hos. And right. Balls deep.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Balls deep. That's right.
20. 20 is the goal.
All right.
They went over the goal.
Your help to get 20 balls deep today.
No, well that's our goal, Joe. But we have to go over our goal. We have to go over their goal. Their goal was what I say. It was 27.
27. Yeah. 27.
Oh, yep. My bad.
You got to redo it again. The production number went up.
30. Okay, I was still pretty even 30.
What is that? Joe, tell me that's not a Nazi symbol, man.
Oh, I know.
Looks like a fucking Nazi symbol.
I put the 3 over the 2. Did it come out looking bad? Yeah.
Yeah.
30. We need your help hit the comments, right? Like, share, subscribe.
That's right.
And
Get those comments in.
like Soupy Sales said, go into Daddy's wallet, get it money, and send it in to savagedarmy.com.
That's right. That's right. We got
It's
it.
a joke, people.
We
It's a joke.
their little snowflake tears will melt down like Niagara Falls. Anyway.
Soupy was balls deep in everybody else's money.
We were just talking about Soupy. How the hell do you know we were talking about Soupy?
He just mentioned it. He just mentioned Soupy Sales there.
Yeah, no, that's what I was we were talking about. The whole thing that Soupy got in trouble for joking about taking money out of Daddy's wallet and sending it into Soupy, and some did, caused a problem.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm sure he went out to lunch or something with it, so he's probably all good. The Soup Meister. Nobody has any good names like that anymore, do they?
No,
Soupy?
they don't.
Come on, we need to come up. People need to get some better nicknames these days.
They do. Like, remember all the original nicknames? Like you had like Baba Booey, you had Stuttering John, you had God. I'm giving hat tips to I'm giving people their flowers, their deserved flowers, right? In radio. I mean, those were the fucking personalities.
Well,
man.
she
Hank
mentioned
the Angry Drunk Dwarf.
Oh, that one too, yeah.
And she mentioned in the teaser for Friday, she mentioned Jack Benny. That's like Rochester.
Rochester.
Certainly he could never be on TV today with that show.
What about that, she was an actual woman. I thought she was a fucking hermaphrodite. The fucking girl that was in wrestling, but she was on the Stern show. But she was an actual woman. I thought she was a hermaphrodite in real life.
China?
No, not China. No. It was somebody else. Oh, Nicole Bass. Is she still around?
Okay. I don't know.
Remember her?
Yeah, one of those fish names, huh? She was a fish out of water. Bass.
That's right. That's right. Fish out of water. That's right. So
Bob, getting balls deep in the fish jokes here.
Hey, you know me. No matter how lame the pun, I'm gonna go there.
Oh, God. So we have a guest coming on. Our other guest is running late, of course, obviously.
He's on Savage time.
I'm telling you, they must have seen the mug on the fucking website, Joe. They were like, shit. Anyways, so we have a guest. We're gonna bring this guest on, obviously, because he's in the digital green room, and we're gonna bring him on. He's got a really
he's balls deep in the digital green room.
That's right. He's balls deep in the digital green room.
Is there a glory hole in there?
Oh my Lord!
Oh God, Joe. Jeez, Joe getting a little dark on the show. My God, man.
Well, you guys started going there. You know me. I can't pass.
You can't pass a good
I will pass on the glory hole, but not the joke.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, guys, we got appearing on the show today will be Jams. Did I say James? James. Sorry, James. That could be your new nickname, by the way. Jams. Delisco Beaks.
Was that salt and pepper, right? Pump up the jam. Pump up the jam.
No. He should take that. Jams Delisco Beaks. There you go.
There you go.
Your new stage name for Spotify.
Jam and James. Yeah, good.
Yeah. Jam and James. Oh, better, Bobcat. Better. Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, let's welcome him in here. James, how you doing, buddy? Sorry, I kind of butchered the name there, but you should go with it, James or Jams. Delisco Beaks. There you go.
Yeah, I jam a lot, so I'm cool with it.
Yeah. So what have you been doing, man? How you been getting by, man? You've been kind of, the last time we've had you on the show, we kind of went over like how you came into music, through your Broadway career. Yeah,
I don't know when the last time I was on, but I've been sitting on some music, and I've released quite a bit of music since February, like a song a month, and I've got over 60,000 streams already. So
I see that, man. You're fucking climbing up the Spotify ladder. Everybody, wow, great stuff.
Congrats.
Thanks. Somebody's listening to it out there, so thank you for listening and streaming. Keep streaming. So I
think it's one person 60,000 times.
Hey, the more the merrier for me. I mean, I don't man. Well, let's do
Does it
like
matter? Does it matter?
yeah.
Come on.
Let's do that 6 million more times, right?
You
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I got an idea for a future video. Although some might, you know, me having a Christian show might get upset for me being sacrilegious, but like Jesus carrying the cross, you need a big six to carry on your back.
Make what? 6 okay.
For January 6th,
Oh,
your
gotcha, gotcha.
your cross, right?
Oh, that's it. That's an interesting segue because I don't know if you know I was in Jesus Christ Superstar, and I was
Yeah.
Yes.
starring in the role of Judas,
Yes,
and
exactly why I thought of the connection.
I mean, I was labeled a modern day Judas, you know. And then if you look at the media, this is, it's very ironic that I was playing Judas, and I'm, quote unquote, a traitor to the nation because of January 6th. And that's why I wanted to talk about my book because I'm finishing up my new book. It's called I Am Judas Redeemed. And
Ooh,
a lot of you don't like a lot of like I was acquitted. I was one of the only two of one of only two that was acquitted in the whole January 6th um, fiasco debacle. So I have an interesting story to tell, and I wanted to have a parallel of Judas because ever since I don't know if a lot of people know, there's recently the Gospel of Judas that was found, and when I was um, going into the character study of the character, I looked into the Bible to study. Then I found the Gospel of Judas and all these lost texts, the texts that were left out of the Bible,
yep,
and it tells a nuanced view of Judas, the and it's and it asks the question like if without Judas's betrayal, we would not have the salvation that we so cherish. So
exactly. Was it really a betrayal? I mean, it was
yeah,
ordained. It was prophesized.
yeah.
It had to happen.
It had to happen. So we look at Judas and as a hero as opposed to this villain, So and as me redeeming my name and my reputation because I've been so tarnished in the media and especially in the entertainment industry. It would be an amazing comeback. I think Trump had a great comeback. So if Trump can come back, I can have a comeback, right?
Yeah. I have a question. So
Yeah,
like how are you doing now, James? I mean, like the entire government, right? Well, I wouldn't say the entire government. Parts of our government really targeted you, man, during
yeah,
January 6th. I mean,
yeah,
they made a mockery of you. I mean, even uh, media hosts
yeah,
were out, making slanderous remarks. Was it
yeah.
Bill Maher? I remember Bill
Stephen
Maher,
Colbert.
Stephen Colbert. There you go.
Yeah.
Stephen Colbert did a piece on you.
Yeah, it's still up on YouTube. It's I mean
Yeah,
it was it was really the only time he was ever funny. Um it was at my expense, but it was and I can laugh at myself and it was, but it was still slanderous in
and that's
TV.
important. Make James Delusco Beaks great again. Yes.
Yeah. No, we're on the upswing. That's why I released this music, and I want to get this book out. And I do have a Gifts and Go to help me get the marketing and publishing in place, so that we can get a good splash. And I hopefully want to release a date. Do you have the image up there? I sent it to you,
Yeah, it
Savage.
was it was little late with the with the
Okay.
send off from you. So what we'll do is, yeah, it was late. I'm sorry, guys. If you go onto my Spotify account, you'll see it in the video format. We'll put a graphic in there. I promise, James.
Yeah, no worries.
It was
Yeah.
it
So
was a
yeah,
little late, buddy. Yeah.
well, I have a Gifts and Go. It's giftsandgo.com/. I am Judas Redeem. If you want to help me raise funds to get this thing, and tell my story of me portraying Judas and also being labeled a modern day Judas, being acquitted and redeemed in the court of law, but still I have to fight being redeemed in the court of public opinion because the damage was done so greatly. So you asked me how I was doing. I'm still living in my friend's van. I financially I'm
Oh my
been
God.
devastated, but I mean, this is not to say woe is me, but I know I've been through worse, So it's like I know that I want to get my story out there to so people can understand where I was and where I'm coming from. Judas, I am Judas Regime, January 6th. Yeah.
See what I did there, huh? Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So to get
Hold that thought, James. Bear with Joe. Joe is the dry e-sport Joe, we call him.
Who gave that to him? Is this like an early present for Christmas or something, Joe? What the hell?
I bought that at CVS years ago as a joke off of Karl Rove for the show.
Oh,
and
okay.
Yeah.
I haven't used it in a while, so it's making a comeback.
Yeah.
Like JDB, my whiteboard's making a comeback.
There you go.
Nice. Nice.
See what I did there? Yeah.
So James, I got a question here. First, before I say that or ask that question, Kira, get the coffee. My daughter's here. By the way, she's.
Oh,
helping
you
with
reminded
something.
me.
Yeah. Where the hell-
Uh-oh. What was that?
I don't know.
I don't
Crackle,
know.
crackle,
Crackle. We have a new sponsor. The
You have
Crackle
Rice
Pops of.
Krispies in there, right?
Yeah.
Snap, crackle, pop.
No. Before we go further, by the way, this handsome little cartoon characters.
What?
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a cartoon character on the show from time to time.
I see. It's a new addition. How I haven't met you yet, so
Yeah,
nice to
how
meet you.
doing?
Yeah,
Good. I love it.
The many personalities on Savage Unfiltered, you know.
I love it.
Anyways, no, I was going to ask you, because you mentioned that a lot of people are calling you like the next Judas, right?
Modern day Judas, yeah.
The modern day Judas. Where did that come from? Is that because of your talent, or in the music industry, or?
Well, I mean, that came about throughout, because if you Google a lot of the media posts and in the news media, people, especially on the left leaning things, they would say what a ironic thing that I was playing Judas during the time that I got arrested, and so they were saying, oh, this is they're playing the correlation between me playing Judas and also art imitates life imitates art,
Yeah.
So and in that their preconceived notions of Judas as being a villain and a traitor, I want to change that narrative. When it's time for me to change that narrative, that's why I'm writing this book, because a lot of people don't know. Because I had some people read it and they say, "Oh, I didn't really know there was a Gospel of Judas, and I didn't know that." And even in the Bible, he had to do what he had to do, and Jesus said, "You do what you must do."
Mm.
So I want to provoke thought on that in this book. That's why I want this to be a successful book, and to get my story out as well as Judas. And maybe it's time for us to have that conversation.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at the book, and damn good artwork.
Thank you.
I mean, did you do that yourself, or did you have a publisher and a digital team do that for you?
I have a digital team, but that's just a rendition. How do you say a mock?
Mock-up.
Yeah,
mock-up,
mock-up. Yeah, so it's not really. It's going to be finished by somebody professional.
Oh, that's not the actual book that I was looking at?
No.
It's a rough in, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I figured out a way to work a 6 into your logo.
Oh my God, Joe.
Oh, actually, so okay, I got to tell you,
my OCD brain, it never stops. I'm on that bone and I can't let it go.
No, but no, I'm actually doing DJing on the weekends,
You're doing
and
everything. Jesus.
yeah, well, and my DJ name is DJ6.
Oh, there you go.
I thought you would like that.
DJ6.
DJ6, right?
Almost sounds like a terrorist name. DJ6.
Oh, now
Six.
you.
Hey, I've been labeled domestic terrorist long enough, so
Yeah.
Watch your 6. Here comes
Yeah,
DJ
watch
6.
Hey, there we go. Bum. Hey, good one, Michael. Good one. That's a Jokester Joe joke.
Oh, God. Fucking Bob. He's Bob. You look like you have eyeballs today, Bob. I mean, your eyes are.
I've got eyeballs.
There they go.
There we go.
There they
Hey,
go.
how you doing?
Look like you're sleeping or something, man.
I was cringing at the whiteboard. Every
Oh.
time the whiteboard comes up.
every time. So does that? I mean, is that emulating your moves
Yeah.
and your eye moves? Wow, that's
Well,
great.
for the most part, yeah, my eyebrows and my voice, and yeah, it
I
blinks on
love
its
it.
own, but yeah, every once in a while, he goes to sleep. You gotta wake him up.
I love it. I love
Oh
it.
my god. So James, you've come a long way, buddy. I think, and a lot of people, listening into the show here would most likely agree. From the horrific uh, events that they, targeted you with, with the
Hmm.
January 6th fiasco to, you know, uh, scumbag Stephen Colbert making a mockery of you, which we do have that clip, guys. If you check it out there, I know this is the live stream, but we don't like to put everything on this live stream. But we do have a clip of what was, I guess, thrown your way. Check this out, guys.
49-year-old James Beeks was arrested Tuesday.
James, I hope you don't mind me showing that to my audience, just on the many, many slanderous remarks
Yeah.
they were doing with
Yeah.
you. But hold on,
Forced,
Joe. One second, buddy. 1 second.
supposedly forced into the building,
Yeah,
even though countless hours of the Capitol Police taking down the
yeah,
barricades unlocked the magnetic locks from the inside that would have kept people out, and were standing at the door holding it open, waving people in. But
yeah,
they forced their way in.
yeah,
Load of
Joe.
shit.
It is a load of shit, and these charges were not, little small little misdemeanors. They were going to have you locked up for some 22 years. We were looking at, was it 21, 22 years of,
That was at the outset, but then they added more federal felony charges.
was
And
it more?
yeah, they that was when it first came out, but then they added more
Oh, wow.
felonies to that was it started off with one, then they charged, then it was four.
Oh,
And
wow.
so
I didn't realize that. Yeah.
then the judge said to me in one of the hearings, "Oh, now you're facing up to 63 years in prison." My response was, "I'm
63
not."
years? Oh my
Yeah,
God. That's a life sentence for you. What your current, I mean, at the time you were in your 20s then, right? Or
uh,
30s? What was it?
well, I identify as 35, so
Oh, well, I mean,
I mean,
I don't want to
if
dox you too much, but I mean, I'm just going by. No,
I mean,
James, you understand.
they plastered my government age all over the thing, but like I don't like.
Well, James, you
Uh,
understand what I mean by that. I'm using it for example. So who of your age then of when it happened to you said 60 years? That's a life
yeah,
sentence, buddy. You would die in prison.
Anybody. I mean, if you're born and go in prison for 60 years, I mean, that's a life sentence. What do you
yeah,
that's where you accomplish all your stuff is before you turn 60. After you're 60,
right.
You're Joe's age, for Christ's sake. What are you doing writing on whiteboards?
What would you do? What did you do as a boy, as a newborn, to go to prison for 63 years?
I don't know. Maybe you were in the pumpkin seat there. I don't know.
No, I'm just. No,
You'll end up
that's where
balls
that's where
deep.
my mind goes. So.
Balls deep.
Oh, yeah.
Hey James, do me a
Call
favor.
back. Call back.
What when we get off this broadcast, get yourself a good headset. That headset is garbage, my friend.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of crackling and popping.
Oh, maybe hello. Is that
Yeah,
better?
we can hear you. It's just, every now and then it comes in. What's that, Joe? Oh, Judas redeemed. I agree with you.
My brain just don't stop.
Yeah, I agree with you. Um, so that's over, right? Let's erase January 6th. All right, like that.
Well,
What
I
you
just want to
did.
say this. I just want to say this with that. I mean, like, I'm glad you played that. I mean, I dismantled all of that stuff by myself without an attorney. So I was the only one that fight all those attorneys, because 99.9% of those attorneys have, because I mean, when I had that public defender, he wanted me to plead. He had tried to convince me that I was guilty of something I didn't do. So
Yeah. That's why they piled on a bunch of charges on all these people, to get them to plead down to something.
yeah, I mean, like, and they try to put fear into you, and I'm not a fearful person. And I my very first memories, and that's why my book is so important. I'm telling my side of the story and why I was there. And I think I told you that, the BLM riots, which were a billion times worse than January 6th.
Yep.
What, $2 billion worth of damage?
It was
34 people killed, mostly
up there, yeah.
black people. David Dorn was the catalyst for me. I said, I'm going to help people, because we know the climate of what 2020 was. And now they're threatening again with this whole penny thing, to start tearing shit down again. Excuse my French, but
it's all right. Prepare it. It's cool. We understand the the tension and everything, and yeah.
So as a as a person who has gone through adversity and overcome, I refuse to be a victim. I am a victor. I want my story to be known, and that's why I want to share the story through my book and through my music.
Well, that's good. That's good. It's good to see you moving away from the events, January 6th and what they've done to you.
Yeah, and people still refuse to address burn, murder, blackline Marxists, buy large mansions, and all the death and destruction they caused. And January 6th, aside from, yes, there were a few people, most of them Antifa plants, that broke some windows, did some damage. They should be in jail, but they aren't. The people who were waved into the building, they trumped up the charges on.
It's interesting. Yeah. It's interesting that Antifa and BLM, all those people, took off on January 6, 2021. Like they just decided to sit home, and nowhere to be found. Right?
Oh, they were. Antifa was in that crowd with MAGA hats. I mean, you could see the video of the bus pulling up with them and them removing their Antifa gear and putting on MAGA hats on captured video.
Yeah. But we don't talk about that. But they don't talk about that.
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about
facts.
that.
Yeah. No, facts and evidence are not welcome here. Only the deep state narrative is welcome.
Yeah.
And that's why my book is so important. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
I'm here to change that narrative,
Yeah.
And hopefully we can start, especially since the new administration, if we get across that finish line, when we get across that finish line,
well,
we can change that narrative.
Well, James, I hate to chime in, but I want to encourage everybody to, purchase his book that's coming out, and then obviously check him out on Spotify with his latest single, which we're going to be talking about today. I'm sorry, James.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about January 6th because I feel that is a thing in the past, and it's great. You're moving on and you're focusing on your music, and I applaud you.
And
with
where could people see him DJ?
that. Yeah, where?
Well, right now, I'm doing. I'm working for a company. It's on the weekends. It's a lot of private events, like for for these lagoons, but it's for
So I
actually.
can hire you for a birthday party?
Yeah. I mean, birthday parties, weddings, bar
my God.
mitzvahs. You know.
Hey, James. James, I have a buddy of mine that's getting married soon. Can you officiate weddings too? Or
Actually, I can. I am an ordained minister.
oh my God, really?
Oh, wow, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll keep you in mind.
I have many talents.
Okay. Well,
I- I'm-
anyway.
I'm like
I'm not just a pretty face. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, before I have a surprise here on the show, but before we get to that surprise, a really special treat here for the audience. Before that, guys, I want to say thank you and give some flowers to people here on the show that make this possible. I want to say thank you to Blackout Coffee. That's right, guys. Be awake, not woke. Get some coffee with value. That's right, guys. Their product
Values
roast
and
alert.
value. Yeah.
Yeah, and value. Thank you, Joe. Always Joe
Yeah.
fucking cutting in. Use code SAVAGE for 15% off your order today, guys, and join a non-woke company. Love them. Hat tip to Blackout Coffee out there. James, we are told that you have this new single called Knick Knack Dance Song. What's that all about, buddy?
I was muting myself because I had to tune this guitar, but it's really out of tune right now. I was going to do it with the guitar. It's my new song based off my song Knick Knack. So Knick Knack is a song that I wrote, and then there's a follow up, which is the Knick Knack Dance Song, which is a line dance, which I hopefully it'll catch on. I do have some tutorials on TikTok and on my Instagram.
Now, James, I have a question. It's Knick Knack Dance Song. You have not got any or received any cease and desist letters from Knick Knack Paddywhack Give a Dog a Bone.
well, the song is based off of that song. No, I haven't. But there's a story behind the Knick Knack, which is it's kind of long.
So you're trying to do your version. It's the James Delisco Beeks DJ6 Macarena.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think the Knick Knack Paddywhack is in public domain at this point. I don't know anybody claiming copyright on Knick Knack Paddywhack.
Yeah. Well, no, I thought maybe he would receive something like that because it does have a catchy vibe. Oh, he's getting ready. Oh, here we go.
Okay, tune in.
I gotta tune this thing. I had to borrow this from somebody because I forgot my guitar.
Sure, James. Blame somebody else. We know you're just faking it. You can't really play an instrument.
Oh, God damn, Joe.
You could have just brought a whiteboard and just wrote the notes on it for us, and we could have
That's hilarious.
thought about it in our heads.
Yeah.
Nice, Joe. He'll be fucking bankrupt before he starts. Don't tell people that.
Telepathy. That's
Anyway,
funny.
guys.
Hey, give me a
guys,
second. Let me tune this first and talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when I'm ready.
All right. Well, we'll just mute you until you're ready. Anyway, guys, you're gonna get a special treat here from James Delisco Beeks with one of his latest singles that's available on Spotify called Knick Knack Dance Song, and others too. So I'm not sure which one he's gonna play. I hope he plays that one because it's got a little catchy vibe to it. So just give me a thumbs up.
He's formulating the Whiteboard Blues. Is going to be coming out in another few weeks.
Hey, I better get a co-writer credit on that. I'm calling ASCAP and BMI right now.
It's called,
God, Joe, don't do
called
that.
Joe's Whiteboard Blues.
Oh man. So James.
You're giving them all kinds of new names today.
No, James, just give me a thumbs up, buddy, when you're ready, and yeah, hopefully we'll hear it. So, uh, wow, he's getting ready, Joe. You want to bash him anymore? Or?
You, you know
Hey,
what?
you're doing a good enough job bastardizing his name. So
I think Joe's going to come out with a line of guitars where the back of the guitar is a whiteboard that you can write on.
I hope
And you
hey,
can put your set list there or your lyrics or
right,
whatever you
right,
want, you know.
exactly. Whiteboards, perfect for
Yeah. There you go.
for writing tunes.
Yeah,
Instead,
exactly.
you
There you
know
go.
how
Yeah.
many tunes are supposedly written on restaurant napkins? We're going to start a new trend. Thank
Yeah.
you, Meow Man. That's a good idea.
Of course, when he plays the song, it'll rub off on his belly, but whatever. It's okay.
I thought Joe was where's my fucking words, Dro? I got
Joe,
the silent D in my words today.
James and Dro and Drob.
Damn, there's something wrong with me today.
Are you having a stroke?
I hope not.
I
Joe,
hope not either.
Joe
His
is not
language is
having
some,
a joke. Joe.
yeah, but yeah, language is an issue with a stroke. How's your left arm doing? Is it
Oh,
okay?
shut up, Joe. You fucking asshole.
His left arm's holding onto a whiteboard,
Or
scribbling
I know his
code
left arm
words.
and his left hand is balls deep.
Oh my! Okay, there we go.
Another callback.
Oh, it sounds like Bob's in another room. He's getting the echo.
He went into a
sorry.
tunnel.
There you go.
He went into a tunnel.
He went into a tunnel vision. So we do have a big thumbs up from James. I think he's all tuned in. So this is James Delisco Beaks, guys.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
you're good, James. Go ahead, buddy.
All right. This is Knick Knack. I've been sitting here waiting so long, wondering if you'll ever pick up the phone. I've been holding on and on and on and on, hoping you make up your mind and come back on. I got a knick-knack paddywhack, give me the bone. Baby, when are you coming home? Come on home. I've been sitting here working so hard, trying to build our life with this guitar. Baby, when you went away, you took my heart. Why'd you have to take it so long, so far? Yeah. I got a knick-knack paddywhack, give me the bone. Baby, when are you coming home? Come on home. Let's take it to the bridge. I know I can make it, baby. Don't try to beg it, baby. I've the times before. Oh yeah. If we can chance it, baby. Moments, baby. And we can build our happy home.
Uh-oh.
I said, I got a paddywhack, give me the bone. Baby, when are you coming home? Come on home. Come on, oh. I said, I got a knick-knack paddywhack, give me the bone. Baby, when are you coming home? I said, I got a knick-knack, 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 paddywhack, give me the phone. I got a knick-knack, paddywhack, give me the phone. I got a knick-knack, paddywhack, give me the phone. Baby, when are you coming home?
Give it up for James Delisco Beeks. You know, I have to say one thing to you, James. You were so well performing that it was blowing out your microphone parts of it. But I mean, damn good. I mean, like, that was great. Wow. Joe's got some reactions here. What do you, Joe?
Told y'all he was fake playing.
Oh,
Watch.
shut up, Joe.
Hey, no press is bad press, as they say. So I'm going to try to get that trending on the internet. That'll get you some free publicity. Can JDB actually play the guitar or not?
So you think he's a guitar hero or something? Was that what he was doing? I don't think so. I think that was great. He did a great job.
Yeah, there we go.
No. He was playing so well that his microphone was like, "Bow!" I was like, "Damn, man!" Sounded like the infomercial from back in the day with what was that, Michael J. Fox and Back to the Future, and he plays the fucking thing and blows them out.
Yep.
I'll give you guys
the microphone was cutting in and out a bit there. Yeah, he wasn't joking. It was. You were breaking up a little because of the moving around and getting into it. And he's right. You need a better headset.
No, great job though. I mean, great.
Yeah.
With the issues, so what?
I mean,
what a performance! I mean, can you guys do that? No.
I mean,
play your whiteboard, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds like this.
Draw some strings on there, Joe.
And we don't want somebody to be able to lift the tune from this episode. We want them to now go buy the intact version, right?
There you go. Yeah.
Exactly. No, I told people, like, when I first had him on, right? We were getting into a lot of different segments, with his music and then that J6 thing, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the music now. But no, I told people that this guy, James Delisco Beeks, has a fucking voice. I mean, no wonder you were in Broadway, James. I mean, your voice is like it's pretty damn good, buddy.
Stop it. Don't. Stop.
Hold on. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We suck. We don't deserve James Delisco Beeks.
Don't stop. Don't.
So that was great. Guys, you can pick up that on Spotify, which is on the Spotify network, Knick Knack Dance Song, and many singles out there.
There's Knick Knack and then the Knick Knack Dance Song. Knick Knack, actually the original Knick Knack, with the one I just played is it's got 30,000 streams, and
That's fucking awesome.
Knick Knack Dance Song is it's the line dance, and I can teach you guys a line dance if you want. So we
yeah, sure.
And hopefully we get some DJs. So, oh shoot.
Well, take your take your stuff off as you do that, and give me another thumbs up when you're ready.
Yeah,
I guess,
can you zoom out a bit, right?
Yeah. So you want to learn? Hey, Joe, you want to learn how to line dance? I don't know about Bob. Bob, I think Bob already knows how to line dance.
Yeah,
is he gonna give me? Yeah, is he gonna give me country music bar and just go flashbacks doing this?
Probably. You never know. He might be pairing up with Shania Twain. I mean, she was just dancing in her underwear the other day. God bless her for doing it. But.
Yeah, that's a hot woman.
Yeah. So you ready, James? You gonna do the little? James is like, really? You were serious about that?
Can we do the chicken dance instead?
Copyright strike.
Copyright infringement. I'm telling you. So, you still with us, James? I think we lost
back
James.
on his headset. He may not. Yeah,
he says having audio issues there.
Yeah, I think
this is gonna be an all whiteboard show now. From now on, he's just gonna.
Anyways,
so hold up a whiteboard.
I think we have some issues with James. We'll try to get James back into the broadcast, guys. We got him. Okay, there you are, James.
All right, there it is. Sorry. Yeah, it was crazy. That was like a weird. But
What you looking for, James? Is there somebody trying to stalk you?
it's the FBI.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt.
No doubt. Yeah. So anyway, James, I'd really like to see those dance moves. You know,
Okay, so the
mentioned it on the
knick-knack
show.
is
Oh, here he comes.
There
it's
you go.
simple. So it's a slap to the right,
What are we doing? The
slap
time
left.
warp?
Huh?
The
Slap
time warp?
front,
It's just a step
slap
to the
back,
right.
and then you turn it around. That's it. Or you can do clap right, clap left, or clap front, and clap it back, and then you turn it around.
Yeah.
You got it, Nick.
Sav-
Patty whack, give it a chance, baby. When
Savage already has the clap.
Huh? You can do. I mean, you can do it as big as you want. You can go clap, or slap. So I want to be hopefully. I mean, if I had a budget, I could do a video for it, but to show people how to do it. But we'll get there. That's it. That's a knick-knack.
Yeah, you get there. Looks
Yeah,
great,
no,
by the
let's,
way.
Very nice,
let's
very
stick
nice.
with the slap because Michael already has the clap.
Well, I mean, it's your choice.
Wah, wah.
It's, oh my God, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's your choice. You can just slap or clap. Well, it's a pleasure. I gotta run. But if you have anything else, speak now.
Yeah. I'd like to plug away, for your music and obviously the book. Now let's start with the music first because of what I'm hearing, I'm not sure if the book is released or if it's in
It's not
production.
released yet, but I'm looking for help. I mean, if we're doing a pre-order, but we'll talk about the music first.
Yeah. So the music, obviously, exclusively on the Spotify network. Other networks that people can pick it up other than Spotify.
Oh yeah, you get it on Apple, and
Is it on Apple?
It's
Yeah.
on all streaming platforms.
Okay,
I mean,
sounds good. Yeah,
yeah.
sounds good. Do you have any other singles coming out that you can talk about or?
I'm working on a couple things right now, but I'm going to the studio. But I'll introduce that later. But I
Yeah.
do have quite a few songs up right now. Yeah. So
Any political things? I know that you were somewhat involved in
That's-
political before this all happened. Any political kind of jingles?
that's
coming
what
your
I'm
way?
working on. So I'll
okay.
have to announce that once it's done.
Yeah. We get it. You wanna save it for Tucker's show, right?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Telling you.
Chuck.
Well, I don't want to. I want to have it done first, and then I have it to present to say, here it is.
No,
You know what I
no, Joe. He's gonna go on Static soon, and
Yeah,
he's gonna
there
announce
you
on
go, there you
Static.
go.
He's not announcing it on Savage. He's gonna go on Static Radio.
He's gonna come on to Static Radio and talk all about it, and we're going to usurp your notification here.
Well, Savage has my information. Get in touch with me because I will be doing a lot of different. I just want to get it out there as best.
Oh,
I
see,
can.
he's already saying he's going to do it. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Anyway, guys.
Yeah, you're on record now. You're on
Yeah.
record now. You're stuck doing the Meow Man Static Cling Radio.
There you go.
No PR for Savage. Only Static Radio. I'm telling you. Well, James, it was a pleasure, man, having you back on. It's been a while,
Thank
and
you.
I wish you the best, man, with this music. It
Yeah.
seems like it's boosting your career to high level. You said 30,000 in like the
Well,
first couple days.
altogether, I got like 60,000.
60,000. That's still good, James.
Yeah, that's great.
That's still, yeah. I mean, it hasn't been out that long, right?
Well, 30,000. Well, I released Knick-Knack and Knick-Knack Dance Song around July, and August. So
That's still good, James. I mean, a couple
Not even
months.
half a year yet. Not
Yeah.
quite.
Yeah, I mean, still there.
When are you releasing the Christmas song though?
I
we
think
got-
we lost James.
It's like we need a Christmas song from
Yeah.
him, don't we?
Oh,
right?
there he is.
Where's the Christmas song?
Yeah. Well, anyway, I want to plug you away. I really want to thank you for coming on the show, James. Besides the shitty microphone and headset, I mean, it was a damn good fucking performance, buddy. So, other than that, if they want to reach out to you, other than Spotify, any platforms, buddy, where possibly other, podcasters or talk radio can book you, man.
Yeah, I got a link tree
Okay.
in the chat. Is that okay?
Yeah. Put it in the chat, and we'll put it in the show notes, and we'll get it out there, guys.
Sounds
well,
like
as
a
he's
plan.
doing that. Yeah. Anyways, well, thank you very much, James. I appreciate it, buddy. And yeah, man, you keep on knick-knacking and dancing away, pal.
Yeah, it's Linktree, James Delisco. Just all of my socials are James Delisco. My first and middle name, DLISCO. So I'll just put it in chat just so you can have it.
All right. Well,
Yeah, well, there's another name, right? James Delicio Show.
And don't forget, you can get the Jokester Joe whiteboard with one blue marker for Christmas. Only $19.95.
Oh, we got to put that up on Savage Army now.
Thanks,
But
Joe.
you only get one blue marker, and it's half used. So.
And I
Thanks,
think
Joe.
I told you last. I'm working on trying to get a podcast going. It's just been, living in a van and that kind of stuff is kind of difficult. But
well, James, you need my podcasting quick start guide on Amazon for only $9.99.
What the fuck are you, like that weird woman from the infomercials from the 70s? Go on the Home Shopping Network.
He's going to be selling beauty stuff next. There'll be Jokester Joe beauty trends, and you can, he's going to be doing some tutorials on how to make yourself look better and everything. Yeah,
I know Joe's merchandise is getting all sold on Savage Army.
Yeah,
It's sold more than my merchandise for God's sake.
No, but in all seriousness, that actually would help him and others thinking of doing a podcast. Low-end software and whatnot to do it to start with, and as you grow, you spend more money. But yeah, you don't want to drop thousands. You're not. You don't got all kinds of salad in the bowl like Savage here to throw money.
Joe. Hey, Joe, I'm here. Anyway, well, let's get James off the air. Thank you very much, James.
Thanks, James.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great song. I loved it.
Yeah. Well, anyways, where the hell? Oh, the whole fucking thing froze.
Oh no.
There we go.
There we go. God damn.
Just get the whiteboard out and just animate us, Joe.
I'm telling you. But anyway, guys, you pick him up. Pick up his singles there, his music there on the Spotify network, Apple Music, anywhere you pretty much can hear music. Audible, Amazon Music. He's out there, guys, and he's got some good music. I wanted to play this clip. I just remembered it, but this is a clip here, a recent clip with James, and then I have to pair off. But check this out, guys.
I who have nothing, I who am no one, adore you and want you so. I'm just a no one with nothing to give you but oh, I love you. He buys you diamonds, bright, sparkling diamonds. But believe me, dear, when I say he can give you the world, but he'll never love you the way you any place you want, to fancy clubs and restaurants, where I can only watch you with my nose pressed up against the window pane. I who have nothing, no I who am no one, must watch you go dancing by, wrapped in the arms of somebody else. And when, darling, it's baby, I love you, yes I do. He can take you any place he wants. Hey, to fancy clubs and restaurants. Baby, 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 I'm down on my knees, begging you, please, yes. I love you, I love you, yeah. I love you.
I gotta tell you, what a fucking performance. And I understand why his microphone goes off. I mean, the pitches, oh my God. The guy could sing, literally. I mean, what do you
Belted. He's a
think, Bob? I mean,
belter,
that dude is a fucking singer, ain't he?
He is. Listen to that. My gosh.
I mean,
I can't sing like that.
I mean, the guy is like, I mean, they call him, there was a nickname for him. They said he is a Michael Jackson, a Prince, and a Whitney Houston, male version, of course, all in one.
Is there a male version of Whitney Houston out there?
Yeah. Yeah, it's James DeLisco Beeks.
It's sad that all those people are dead.
Yeah, they are dead.
Is Michael suggesting something here? And given that last clip, I think we need to rebrand the show for the ladies to promote it. JDB wants to take you balls deep.
Oh my
No more
Lord.
rebranding. No more rebranding. So I've rebranded this show
How
three
many
times. I'm done.
times have we said that now? Are we at the 30 mark yet?
I'm sure we broke the record. That's I'm sure YouTube has probably kicked me off of my own channel.
I don't know that they would.
After this, I'll go check my email and they'll say, "Oh, you're canceled."
Well, is that even? I mean, those are two innocuous words just put together. So I don't know if they can get you on that. The AI probably won't pick up on
sexually
that.
explicit. Yeah. Well, we needed a trigger warning on the show, right?
Yeah.
Sexual. What's that label?
Maybe we're talking about grade school sporting events. I don't know.
Yeah, what was the warning label they put on the rap albums and that, right? Explicit.
Oh,
lyrics.
right, explicit lyrics. Yeah. Tipper Gore. Yeah, I was all on that one.
I'm telling you, I mean, wow. I still can't get over those pitches. I can't even. Let me try. If I can't do it.
Oh my God.
I can't do it. I'm sorry, guys.
Worse than a wet screeching cat. No offense to Meow Man.
As bad as fingernails on Joe's whiteboard. Wow.
I can't do it. I can't.
Oh, I'm not getting any sound.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad.
Joe, you got to retire that fucking thing, man.
Oh, we've had a blast.
Oh no, he's gonna
today.
double down on it. He's gonna. This is gonna be like he's gonna attach it to his chest and use it.
I'm telling you, but
He looked like Iron Man with a whiteboard all over his body.
No, it worked out. We were supposed to have somebody else, but no show. Typical assholes.
Isn't that typical, right? Yeah.
Savage. Fuck you.
Savage sucks, right?
Well, why do
What?
I?
I gotta get one more last parting shot in there. Hey, it's
plugging
all
his
in good,
book and saying you suck.
all in good fun. All in good fun. I love you, brother. I do. I love you, brother.
Hey, Bob. This is what I have to put up with.
I
I give him a fucking platform. I give him an idea to a podcast idea about 2 years ago, and this is what he does to me.
Yeah, I can
This is
see
what he
where he
does
got
to
his
me.
name, Jokester at. Yeah, he's like Jackie the Joke Man, right? Yeah.
You know what, Joe? I fucking made you. I made. No,
Yeah, well, you got right up backstabber, Joe. Right?
There you go.
you are, man. Jesus. Anyways,
Hey,
you
living
are.
up
Oh, look,
to
he's got.
living it up, living up to it.
Hey, Bob. He's kissing my ass more. That's what it's
Yeah,
about.
did you pay for that or did you get that for free? That's what I want to know.
Hey, well, I invented the term. I should have at least got the shirt for free.
Hey, Bob. I sent it to him for free.
Oh,
He didn't have to
there you
pay for it
go.
because he's a cheap motherfucker.
Yeah, he's like,
Well, he ain't lying there.
I
He
got.
lies a lot, but he ain't lying there.
He's like, Savage, I'm licking this marker to get it to keep working. Can you give me a free T-shirt so I can buy a new marker?
Oh my god. Exactly. Joe, you know what? As we close it up, take it down a notch, buddy. Me and Bob were talking off the air, and Bob will appreciate me by saying this right now. You got to bring it down a notch. You know the little subwoofer? Yeah, guys, you know the little digital subwoofer where it drops the tune, it goes. It's Joe.
Now I'm all hyped up because I haven't been looking at, but I have been dancing.
You've been inhaling it.
He's gonna show up with like a blue beard and mustache next time. This will be like covered. His face will be covered in marker.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I don't know who's worse, you or Miles. I don't think Miles would be this loud on the static.
Him or kilometers? You mean kilometers?
Mm-hmm.
You better shut up, man. I'm going to talk to Miles next Monday when they go on Plaza, but I'm going to tell him all the shit you've been saying about him. Miles is going to be pissed. Yeah?
He's always
Bring it. Bring it, old man. Bring it, old
perpetually
man.
pissed, that guy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Not only am I a whiteboard warrior, I'm a keyboard warrior. Yeah. I'm not like this face to face. I get meek. Yeah. Big man on camera.
Hey, yeah. Joe, I'm putting it on. I'm putting it on again. I promised I wouldn't, but I'm putting it on. Shaky. Just text me in between the broadcast with that performance by fucking James, which was awesome. Here, this is what he says. He said, Savage, put it on the broadcast right now. Here it is. Are you serious with adding Joe merch to the website? We're taking it off. We're taking it off the website. That's it. No more. No, you just exited your welcoming mat there, Joe.
Oh my goodness.
I not only am I canceled on YouTube, I'm now canceled on Savaged Unfiltered.
Anyways, so Bob, as we close up, man, I haven't had you in a while. Anything going on besides your crazy amounts of wording
balls?
on your show? Balls deep. There we go.
Yeah, a lot of balls going.
Hey,
on.
that's got to be the next Savage shirt. Balls deep with
balls
Savage.
Deep. maybe you think about run that through marketing before you make it.
PR for Bob.
Yeah, maybe just in case. Just in case. Yeah. No, I mean, we're doing the show and the holidays are coming up. I mean, it's going to be wonderful. Coming into a new year, 2025. Can you believe it? Who would have thunk 2025, right? Get out of town.
Who would have thought?
It's crazy. I mean, it's all craziness. I did do just a quick little thing here. I did a show on the Kentucky Goblins with a friend of mine named Rob, and you can listen to about these crazy people in Kentucky who were attacked in 1955 by goblins. It's just a weird story. I mean, I don't know why, but we recorded it here couple
Yeah,
weeks ago. And
we're
it's out
not
there,
talking
so.
turkey gobble gobble
No,
gobble.
no. These are they're supposed to be aliens or something. Anyway, it's a wild story from the 50s, and we talk all about it, and it might be entertaining for folks. It's something different.
You know what might be entertaining? I just noticed something in the broadcast here. You know, we were supposed to have a guest on before James, right? Part of our pre-recorded segment on Spotify, and I noticed that it has the title for him and not James.
Right.
I just realized that. How long has that been up?
Yeah, the whole time. Yeah, that's
Oh
why
my
I was
God.
joking about needing to rebrand the title. You didn't even realize, huh?
I just realized that. Fucking an hour and 23 minutes into the broadcast, and I'm like, that whole fucking title was for Jeffrey, not James.
Oh,
You
well.
Not that I was trying to. Not
clearly
that I was
didn't
trying
have
to
enough
throw James
coffee.
under the bus, though. I wasn't trying to throw him under the bus, you know. But I mean,
Yeah.
the broadcast for James was supposed to be pre-recorded because I was going to add in some really good stuff. But it worked out, you know. It worked out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, you clearly did not have sufficient copious
what
amounts of
you
the
need.
coffee you needed.
You need to have more vague titles. That way, it works for everybody.
Bob,
Like balls deep. Yeah.
no. Bob made that idea about a year ago, and I should have took that offer up.
Yeah, be more vague. Our show this week, when it releases here today, is going to be called Toe Sky. So what does that mean? Who knows?
Guy. You know, Bob. Maybe I should hire you for my show note and labeling.
You can't.
Your
afford
show
me.
notes are phenomenal, by the way.
I need more than a T-shirt. Sorry.
If you can read his cat scratch, yeah.
No.
Can you read his cat scratch?
No. I'll pay him in kibbles and bits.
I'll take
hold on.
Dogecoin. I'll take Dogecoin. And they need a cat version of crypto. Do they have a cat version? Doge is a dog, right? So where's the? Let's do this. All right, you guys. Let's make up a cat themed cryptocurrency and scam everybody to buy it. I think it'll be a hit.
Joe's got some offer for you. What?
Yeah, you could pay
Meow
Man and this.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey.
Okay, Temptations, you need to sponsor the show.
Wait, did you steal that show? It still has the security label from Dollar General on it. We did. Show that again. You did steal it.
No, yeah. My sister bought them for the cat.
It's the Dollar
General store,
but
it does have the Dollar General thing on it. Yeah, you're right.
Oh my goodness. They put shoplifting protection on cat treats.
Yeah.
Oh nowadays you need it on everything, I think.
Are people eating those like themselves? I mean, come on. Are they that good?
You nowadays?
I don't know, guys. I just hit a milestone, by the way. You know, the milestone is I normally don't go over like 45 minutes, but we're going into an hour and a half, so I just hit a fucking milestone. Damn it, man.
Hey, you know what, Michael? We're balls deep into this episode.
Yeah.
We're diving straight in.
Yeah.
Now, Spalding, the basketball. You were talking about basketball, right? We're talking basketball here. So Spalding or Wilson now needs to sponsor the show.
Yeah.
Well,
does Spalding make a basketball?
Yeah.
Do they?
We had a couple big ones.
They did. I had a Spalding glove, I remember, and a bat, but I don't remember having a basketball.
Oh, yeah. They do a full product line, or at least they used to. I would assume they still do.
Yeah. Well, we had a couple of nice sponsors. I want to say thank you to Milky Way.
Yeah. Let's talk about the real sponsors, since I've given so many freebies away. Who really is sponsoring this damn thing?
Joe. Out of all the sponsor pitches and also like sponsors that we have actually on the shows, Milky Way, Progressive, God, there's so many.
I mentioned Relief.
Blackout Coffee, right?
Yeah. I mentioned Relief Factor the other day. You did say they were going to sponsor a show.
They did. They sponsored 2 episodes. Cheap
Joe's
fucks.
got dude wipes, I think, as part of his sponsorship.
So now Spalding, Wilson, Temptations, you've all been mentioned. You need to step up like Relief Factor did.
Go over to Joe's show. Reach out to him. I mean, I get great fucking endorsements by these companies. Go over to places like fucking like Joe's podcast and Bob's.
Yeah, you can do. He's looking for a whiteboard sponsor over there on Joe's thing. He's looking. I don't know who makes whiteboards, but he's already got a portable
Check
one.
the back of this and see. Well, it's U.S. patented. U.S. patent number D588, comma 196.
They gave a patent for that piece of crap.
Yeah, but doesn't say who owns the patent, who made it at all, anywhere on it. So
really, let's say Varsity. Let's just say Varsity made that.
Where'd you get that damn thing from? Dollar General?
Dollar store. He peeled off the security sticker and put it on a thing of Temptations and carried them both out.
I bought it at CVS years ago when we were joking. Karl Rove came up as part of the political discussion. So I was at CVS one day, saw it, said, I'm $9 or whatever. I'm going to buy that as a joke. And it's been an ongoing gag since. So,
oh. Hey, we did okay today, I think. One no-show and one great entertainer known as James DeLisco being a fucking well performance. I have to say. Damn good performance. Really good stuff. I wish him that. I mean, I'm so excited. The whole fucking the camera, the damn desk was shaking. But anyway, guys, we're gonna close it out here. I want to thank you guys that's been sticking around here on the live stream. I see some people coming in on X. It's all right, guys. Get the comments in. Don't be shy. I know a lot of people are shy on X. You're not shy on Spaces. You fucking blabber away in space. You're shy when it comes to comments. I don't get it. I also want to say thank you to those that have been watching us on our Facebook channel, including Daily Motion TV, as well as Rumble and Joe's channel, Jay Leonard Detroit. So thank you very much for those that have been tuning in. Also want to say thank you to Roku. That's right, guys. In March, we will be on the Roku app. So the entire library, actually. So if you guys are fans of Roku and you guys have never heard of us, it's okay. There's fucking hundreds of thousands of podcasts out there. I don't expect you guys to know what Savage Unfiltered podcast is and about. Head over to Roku, guys, in March. We will be a full podcast format, which that means it's going to be in its full video format from episode 1 to the current episode that we're broadcasting and recording with. So that will only be in pre-recorded formats, guys. It's not going to be a live format like Netflix or Hulu. Maybe one day we'll get on Hulu and Netflix, but I'm cheap. Bob will tell you I'm cheap. I don't want to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars for contracts with Hulu or Netflix just yet. But that's a big mark on Roku. So if you scroll all the way down to the little library that pops up on your TV, go all the way down until you see my little logo that says Savaged Unfiltered Show on Roku, and we'll be there. So good stuff.
Yeah, if you've gotten it, should have it on Amazon Fire too, right? My show's on Amazon Fire. Your Savage is, right?
It will be aligned with the Amazon Fire. Yeah. So if you could pick up the Roku with the Amazon Fire, it'll be on the Amazon Fire too. So, so that's some good stuff. Yeah, really good stuff. So all the appearances by Joe here, and including Bob Lament from his show Static Radio, all the appearances will be on the Roku. Yep. So yeah,
and of course, first you're going to want to binge all the ones with me on them.
No. I'll binge all the ones with Bob. How's that? Anyway, guys, take it easy, and we'll catch